Hi everyone, I'm Jordan. I hope that all of you are doing well in these difficult times. And it's my opinion that we're all going to get through this and come out stronger on the other side. My video today is going to be on aviation. Now, aviation's a subject that I've always been very interested in, and I hope today to maybe give you a little bit more information than you previously had and maybe give you a little bit more appreciation for how much impact aviation has on society. If you look back in ancient history, you'll see drawings by guys like Leonardo da Vinci that depict designs for helicopters and other flying devices. Most of these were never actually built, but the ones that were unsuccessful and many times resulted in injury or death to their creators. Um, in the 1700s, you started to see some successful flights, and these were done by balloons, actually. First of them being hot air balloons that were made of all things, paper. It was basically giant paper mache balls that they would put over open flame. The flame from the heat from the flame would heat the air inside the balloon and cause the balloon to take flight. Balloon technology continued to evolve through the 1800s, and you actually saw use of hydrogen balloons in the Civil War for observational purposes. In 1903, the Wright brothers completed their first flight. This was done by means of a gasoline engine that they actually built themselves, uh, along with an aircraft that was constructed out of wood, canvas, and other bicycle parts, because these guys were actually bicycle mechanics as their day job. While rudimentary, it demonstrated some of the principles of flight and proved that it was possible. One of the major principles of the Wright brothers aircraft and of all aircraft following it was that of the airfoil and Bernoulli's principle. Uh, what it means, essentially, if you look at an aircraft wing and cut it in half sectionally, you'll see that the top section is curved and the bottom section is flat. The purpose of this is that of Bernoulli's principle, which states that the air hitting the leading edge of the wing is going to want to meet at the trailing edge of the wing at the same time. Because the top of the wing is curved, the air going over the top has to travel faster than the air on the bottom, which creates a pressure differential. And in effect, you have low pressure on the top pulling the wing upwards as the aircraft moves forward in the air. The Wright brothers knew this, and any inventor worth his salt adhered to this principle as well as time went on. During World War I and World War II, you saw real significant advancements in aviation technology. Basic rule of thumb with any technology is that if you want it to advance quickly, use it in a warfare application, and it will do that. At the end of World War II, you saw jet engines coming onto the scene. These aircraft were quickly realized to be far superior to internal combustion aircraft. They could fly faster, higher, and maneuver more quickly. This progressed into the 1950s when you saw some of the first jet airliners. Suddenly, it was possible for normal people to fly very long distances very quickly, and long distance travel became popular. Also in the 60s, you saw space travel start to take place. It's pretty interesting to note that in only 60 years, thereabout, from the Wright brothers' first flight, we were witnessing men walking on the moon. Nearly no other form of technology in history has come close to evolving so quickly. Many important scientific discoveries were possible because of space travel and aviation, and it continues to have an effect on science and discovery. Modern day aviation is advancing at an extremely rapid pace. We're starting to see unmanned aerial vehicles come onto the scene because, whether we like it or not, robots can often fly an aircraft much better than a human being can. It's you can only use your imagination to speculate where aviation is going to be in 10, 20, or even 100 years. It's probably going to be something that we can't even imagine right now, but I'm very excited for the future and where it will be. It's my hope that whatever advancements we see are prioritized for exploration and peaceful endeavors, and not that of warfare, but one can hope. I hope that this video gave you a little bit better idea of the concepts of aviation, and hopefully gave you a little bit more appreciation for the history and the importance it plays in society. Thank you.